bounty, so hopefully the goal of him this whole game will just be to find Rubik and give his team the vision to jump in.
TI classic. I'm going to
It's so good. It's so good.
Thank God they kept that animation, actually. If they removed that animation... Nisha Invoker. Like, this hero we have barely seen. It has definitely fallen off a cliff. Mickey will be on the receiving end of said Razor.
Nice caster currently. Will a dive.
Trying to kill.
Tofu will get dropped by Snake King in the meantime in this top lane. Both
lanes going well to start. Yeah. The Razor team of all time, playing it on all 3 core positions across countless patches.
Peter, Sunstrike's coming. We will drop inside of the Pit of Malice. And that is the scary part of the Underlord Rubik combination. Actually,
at the Mickey in the tower, they have creeps coming in and a siege wave.
Charge is coming.
This puts charge on cooldown as well. Yep,
Platinum barely ticks Mickey. The stun coming out from Crit under the tree line will show himself. Gonna reset now as Amar still chilling in the south.
Here comes Malrine though.
Oh, absolutely. Static Link is there with the fissure to follow. Mickey dead again. Second death of the game. Oh, a good attempt on the Malrine ult. The damage is what matters there as Amar is able to secure the double kill. Sunstrike not going to be there. Was looking for the potential. Does he have after? Yeah, I was going to say.
That's to play. I'm sure you would agree, one of his at least top 5 heroes of all time. It's hard to pick.
Skeeter, double root, Sunstrike does hit, so Skeeter down and out. Ace will be very happy with that because Falcons were starting to pull away a bit with this 2K net worth lead.
Yeah, but I do think it did deliver its stuff to Boxy though, so it does have a dust. But yeah, Crit being super annoying.
I mean, what else? I'm not saying it hasn't worked yet, as we're going to see the Spirit Breaker with the Laguna Blade. Amar is there with the Plasma Field and the Static Link, attempting to TP into Lina. Not going to happen. Mickey dead. Looks like the Spirit Breaker does successfully TP out, but still the bigger kill going the way of Falcons.
I would actually love to see a replay of that. I think Boxy survived by like 1 frame because the arrow just narrowly hit Lina before she died.
Amar goes through the Fiend's Gate and greets Ace as a result. Using his own spell against him. He's getting charged from pretty far away as Ace kind of resigned to his death now. Plasma Field will finish the job.
This is such a rare thing to see happen.
Meanwhile, Falcons keeping the pressure on in this mid lane.
Spirit Breaker. Close call, but I mean, they still got the primary prize there.
Oh, this is some good leeching, although they do spot on Boxy with the sentry.
That's the bash as
well. Oh, second bash. All right. Needs all the luck he can get to kill Crit, apparently. Closer to that level 6. And I mean, he is the lowest level in the game right now, but he's been the MVP, I would argue, as well. As Mallory now has okay, the Sunstrike just clipped Snake King. Nicely done. Right on the tail of the mount. And this tier 1 tower actually taking pretty heavy damage from Liquid. It can be denied though now from Falcons if they choose. Malrine in the cover of the smoke. Crit. He's going to be taken out first, but it will be a trade, it seems, so support for support. Even Amar making his way over. Not really getting too much out of it, though.
Yeah, I this much this tournament, running double raindrop. This was actually changed in the most recent patch, that if you have 2 raindrops in your inventory, they proc 1 at a time. Just to always proc both at once. Crit will die here. A little bit of Nisha combo. When I heard about that, I was like, there's actually a handful of heroes that could be useful on. It's really cheap mana regen plus the spell block.
As Crit might be the one spotted, takes the full Plasma Field. Amar very close to the BKB, so definitely doesn't want to fight quite yet as Skeeter and Snake can get like Shadow. Nice tornado though from Nisha, and there's the Fiend's Gate onto Skeeter. Will have to scurry away. The arrow does hit the Invoker, but the action comes in from Liquid. Look at the damage right on top of that spin. Absolute punishment as Liquid finally getting something going for themselves.
Just a feels-good item on Razor. A lot of the time, this hero is just about stick on a target and make the enemy team waste as much as possible on you. But yeah, against Spirit Breaker, it's a double whammy against Lina as well.
Full snap into the tornado with the meteor, but here's a counteraction from Malrine coming to get it. The Echo Slam onto Nisha will run away shortly after. Starts out as a 1-for-1. Sunstrike does hit a BKB. Boxy, the Bash God, helps get the double kill for Mickey, who desperately needed something to go his way to get back into this game. And just like that, he's 4th in net worth after being the bottom of the cores not too long ago.
Crucial bashes in the right moment. That one, I would say straight up necessary for that kill, but Mickey...
Not over yet. That is a track kill onto Mickey. He thought he could get away with just getting a kill or two here and there.
Oh, the cores aren't doing too hot. I think Invoker, I think Puck, Ember, you know, Storm occasionally. Nisha can just take over games. And they'll find an opening on Skeeter. No BKB yet.
Using the Fiend's Gate to get a little bit of extra move speed here onto Skeeter. We'll get the kill. It was not truly global, but a kill is a kill. Let's get into the late game discussion here.
I would say, considering what happened in the last few minutes, I think Liquid should be feeling really good about this.
Boxy, you say that.
Not about this.
The typical caster
the game
from
state.
Cinderin.
The game state is good. That kill is largely inconsequential. He got the Arcane Rune. And Liquid have more than a fighting chance here. Connecting on crit. It's going to steal Shadow Walk. That's going to be another stun.
Absolutely, but
and
Malrine jumps right back in onto Token. He's going to get track kill. Amar comes in as well. It'll be a trade of supports yet again, but Mickey in a lot of trouble versus this Razor. No chance at all. Double kill for Amar, and Nisha taking quite a bit of damage in turn. Looks like he'll be able to walk away. Answer will go the way of Falcon.
It is, but it also requires net worth. And the way Liquid plays...
Oh, Fiend's Gate after the fact. They've already gotten the Tormentor. The charge comes in from Boxing. The fire's from the follow. Another pit him out. Right on top of this Sven as Nisha's there with the Deafening Blast and the Meteor. It's enough to take him out. Nisha now another Tornado, keeping the Earthshaker at bay. Boxing desperately trying to get through the Fiend's Gate, and he does successfully keep the attempt. Malrine, the Echo Slam. The last moment to cancel it out. Beats him into oblivion. Tofu steals the Echo Slam. No kill to come from it. But he will get away safely, it seems, as Falcons are a little bit too low.
BKB, there is a world where you can consider Aghanim's, because this is going to be a game with a lot of movement. He is queuing up BKB now, so I think that's going to be telling after this.
Malrine going to be found immediately. Fiend's Gate again. Arrows trying to get some space. Not going to hit, though. Tofu. In the midst of all of this, as Ace gets another Pit of Malice onto two heroes. Skeeter and his God Strength. They find Nisha all alone. Double kill for Amar. Ace desperately trying to get through his Fiend's Gate again. He regrets his decisions. Stun locks are there. Liquid lose 3. Falcons nada. And this could be Roche.
Is real bad for Liquid. Compromise then, right? Like or at least she definitely gets away from the fight a lot.
From Falcons.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They want to try to...
Might be the one they open up on. Fissure to block him off with the God Strength initiation. Arrow does hit. Easy kill.
That is an interesting BKB from Skitter. Just wanted to see if it still works. It does.
Right. Well, they're going to get the extra time on the Boxy. He's going to get to the inside of the wall, but it doesn't matter. Amar is there, as well as Skeeter's last right click. So they find the two. As Tofu spotted on the other side of the map. Falcons are so aggressive. Arrow will be dodged. Here's the Yules. So... Actually, that was an offensive Yule. Still tracked up, so still have the vision.
Oh,
Mickey, he comes in to try to help, apparently. Nisha's there, though, as well. They're going to try to fight this out 2 versus 5, potentially. They kill off the bounty. No, I say that. The Lotus saved him. Crit is still wanting to die, apparently. Gets off the track, and now Malrine jumps in, destroys Nisha. Double kill for Snay. And Mickey, the last remaining member, attempting to TP out. He will.
Okay, well...
But heavy casualties from Liquid.
On their A game with their decision-making primarily. The spellcasting is fine, but they're just selecting fights that I would argue they just shouldn't take.
Nisha, right on top of him. Nowhere to go. Complete stun lock. Snaking, just racking up the kills on this support. Mirana has 7. He's leading everything. He's tied with Amar with kills in this game. And on the other side, again, if somebody dies on one side, just expect to die on the other. And Skeeter just brings Ace to an end. Falcons just dominating this game number 1. And they're not done yet. Moonlight Shadow's still active. They get the Yule's initiation. Arrow is going to be tanked by the Cow, but he's just going to get beat down by the Sven. As 2 last remaining members of Liquid will barely get back to base. They had to expend a BKB for Mickey as well.
So better find the right target, although find Crit.
Crit is a target. Sven is another inside the Pit of Malice. Is the damage rune. No, Laguna Blade comes out. She gets called.
Mickey.
Already Cow is dead. Mickey drops as well. The buyback instantly from Mickey to try to come back into this fight. Ace completely isolated now. Nowhere to go. They get the track at the last moment. It will be reflected, but it matters not. Just kill after kill, and they're all... Ooh, okay. Nice fissure from Malrine.
God, there's something
So
so
many
satisfying about that innate, the slugger.
Yeah, it's-
When you kill people with fissure and you just send them packing. Oh man. The Pike idea and just beefed up even further. And now he's going for his classic refresher.
Yeah, beef back on the menu. Skeeter,
Another track kill.
get a nice burger out of that. Tofu.
Super confident. They're like, okay, we have 4 cores.
Right. If you go farther back in time as a support, you buy Divine Rapier, you die, give it to your teammate. That was an actually old strat. Moonlight Shadow from Falcons, 3 minutes on the Aegis. They would love to get a pickoff into the eventual push. The Snake King's going to get initiated on by Foxy. Finally, they get the jump this time. Laguna Blade, it's still not quite enough. Finally, the right clicks come through. But Underlord is the trade. Oh, boy. So even when the trades come through, not in favor of Liquid. Well, I say that. Who has higher net worth? We're about the same. Which is
Ultra
crazy.
Tornado, that was really important.
Alexei on the 2 here, but Mallory with the counter initiation with the echoes and right on top of the leader. Did enough damage. Another one comes out. He's dead. Does have buyback if he wants to expend it here. And he will do exactly that. Mallory and company now chasing Nisha. Pops the Shiva. Zamar thinking twice about it. Still has that Aegis though. And Skeeter, his Godstrike has run out. Charge out to 2 from Boxy. Stormhammer for his efforts into the Harpoon as well. Getting slowed quite a bit. We'll get to the other side though as a static link will not blink for too long for Amar. Not super strong at the moment.
Man,
Falcons reset.
Mallory is such a treat to watch on Shaker. Ski cheeses and banners.
Yeah, double banner's pretty
The
nice.
Squire carry this.
Yeah, the Echo Malrine uses Refresher, stun lock for days. Nisha dead for 80.
That's without buyback.
Indeed. And kill off the Roche banner will do so. They have another one though.
That wasn't too
If they want to use it, that is. Peter, Godstrength jumps in onto Big Bad with the Harpoon.
Yeah.
Spit him out. Nice telekinesis save him though. Just put that work to the build.
Arrow
Instead, they want to go for Ace. We have health from that arrow. Fortification still online, trying to buy some time for Invoker to come back. 30 seconds. Then with the Roach banner again. There's a jump from Skeeter yet again with the plastic field to follow. Ace getting drained. Lotus Orb's going to fly, but will drop to the deck. Does have buyback this time. It's going to be 1 lane for sure. As the lead expands to 57k. Falcons. Do you want to wait for the next Roche? You only have 3 minutes on this Aegis. I mean, I understand it from his perspective. He's a support. He loves these late game situations. You actually get to play true late game Dota as a carry. Leonidas pops, but Malrine jumps in with the boots of travel. They're able to kill off the bounty hunter, but now he's going to get completely decimated. It's not the force up the other side, but a nice fissure blocking him in. Mickey stuck in a horrific spot. A lot of damage to Stan Skeeter actually went off in fight number 1. Needed the Aegis after all. Malrine with a 3-man enchant totem will beat Lena to death. And now Nisha will bite the dust as well. They do have buybacks onto a couple of these cores, but Liquid still losing this fight. It's a 62k network lead now for Falcons.
I think you could argue that Liquid played that better, but they...
Yeah.
Because they would require Liquid to get team wiped and buy back all their heroes, and they don't have the buybacks. Well, I suppose if they goes late enough, they'll have their buyback again. Oh, Boxy. That's a gap.
And
Dealt
kill.
with. Okay.
3k lead now. He does have the buyback. Malrine gets the stun onto Nisha. Telekinesis save. Kill mouse coming out as well. Laguna Blade doing absolutely nothing. Possibly taking a jump and no problem to spend. Can they delete this mid-game Lena once and for all? No more telekinesis save this time. Amar gets some good damage out. The cow is dead. Absolutely no way to get back in the game. Refreshers pop now. 2 dead for Liquid without buyback. 77k network lead. Hey, this is going to be megas. I know this is a bold statement.
Yep.
But I do think it's going to happen, Cinderin. Mickey up pretty far, gets fissured, gets arrowed. Amar is there with the right click. Skeeter goes up the building. There's the Superman, but instantly canceled by the Tornado. No buyback though as Mickey has to stand his ground. Laguna Blade on the right click. Amar right on top with a static click, and now they delete Mickey, finally putting him to an end. No buyback for him. 2 versus 5. Falcons. Is this enough of an advantage to finish the game, or do you want to go for Roche again? It's up to 35 seconds. Looks like the tier 4 is on the menu, though. And Falcons should surely be able to take game 1 of this best of 3 with an 85k network lead. My goodness. Just an absolute shellacking that never ended. Malrine wants 1 more kill for the road. Nisha in the tree line, storm hammered. Ancient exposed, killed off as well. 89k. Can we get to 90 at least before this game ends?
Am I nearing 90?
Let's get this guy. Echo Fan comes out. It's stolen from Tofu. Huge play from him. The GG's come out. 89k net worth leads about to end. It does not reach 90. Falcons take game number 1. Very close call overall.
I think they enjoyed themselves too. And
wait, you mean Falcons?
yeah, probably one team in
Yeah, probably.
Liquid, gotta commend the mentality to hold on to the bitter end there. That game, realistically speaking, was over for about half an hour, I would say.
Yeah.
At least 20 minutes.
That sounds about
But
right, yeah.
We've seen crazy comebacks at TI.
Niche, in your predictions, did you at least have us beating them?
Yeah.
He was fucking Maori mid. This is so sus.
Oh no, Spirit.
To deal with probably the strongest hero at TI so far, but if they don't control the pacing of the game,
As you mentioned, the siege creep. Malrine also cracked level 6, so they wanted to put the Laguna to use to get a kill and the tower.
Looks
They're
like
going to
that.
settle for Boxy.
Laguna is there. Boxy staying alive with the Lotus, but the Brain Sap and the right clicks are enough as Malrine will secure first blood and the tier 1 at 6.5 minutes. Very, very fast play here from Falcons. Nisha, first magnetize of the game onto Snake King, can get the roll in as well. That's a kill, so some good retribution. Actually gets a bushwhack as well onto Malrine, onto the single tree there. TP's out successfully. But they do.
There's plenty of heroes in the pool that have high win rates. The thing that's most impressive about Earth Spirit is that he's been first picked in the majority of games, and he has. Oh, yeah.
He's getting gone on under the tier 1 tower. Will pop the God Strength to try to kill off Boxy. Not going to happen though. The Nightmare is there though. No follow-up, so Snake King not able to secure at least some sort of a trade. Good
He's going to connect onto Amar. Silence. No focus fire though. Worried about the retaliate, I suppose. I mean, he has to use it if they want to kill him though.
Yeah, well,
Maybe not.
Shackle will be there. Yeah, doesn't need it after all, it seems.
All good.
For Malrine, though, with the Laguna Blade. Can they get the kill on the Nisha? Nice job with the Wild Wing Ripper as well. The right clicks are coming for him. The impetus not quite enough, but Malrine, can you guess correctly? Into the north. Nisha gonna get hit by the Dragon Slave. Kills off the Wild Wing
Lotus?
Ripper. The Blood Grenade. Right clicks do suffice. Might cost them though. Crit can take the
that's a nice
fire.
LSA connection.
Onto the tier 1 tower with the Dragon Slave as well. Mickey now ticking out. So Malrine's rotation makes the world of difference. Very close call though. That
The Bane is not going to happen. It's actually time to evacuate for Snake King, or he's going to be on the receiving end. Mickey.
Stampede. Shackle into the nice shards from Boxy. Oh, the Nightmare though onto the other side. Snaking very nicely done. It buys him a little bit of extra time, but
Cute,
it was.
but not enough.
And
Zox's Tusk
yeah.
was wild for 2 years.
When he
I mean,
tried out for us, that's the hero that he played. This might be a very big gank for Liquid. The slow is there. The Fiend's Gate's coming. Tofu from the other side. It's a 5 versus 1. And guess who loses his life? It's the 1.
Yep.
Either.
If he could have somehow won that exchange, I think.
That would have been an Arteezy special, I believe. Except he was playing Lifestealer.
Yeah, and he had a couple more items.
Just a couple.
Yeah.
Now let's stay, but the grip is
He's
there
up.
with Laguna Blade. Do they actually have the damage? It's a very tanky hero in general. One of the
Nope.
highest ranked games in the game. Nisha will turn it around onto Bane instead. So Falcons definitely not the same start that they were accustomed to in that game number 1.
Isn't that crazy to just see that unfold? Something else. Spirit Vessel for Nisha.
Wow, already 1,500 away from Ags on the underboard. Good farming here. And Boxy's going to be found and destroyed. And now another tower will go the way of Falcons. So that's one thing that's going in their favor right now.
This is Skitter Sven is having a much harder time than he was in game number 1 with a similar matchup. He's laning into Underlord again. So this is something that Liquid have definitely improved on. Nice sharpshooter.
Again going for the Nightmare to get some terrain walk action. Looks like he's going to end up dying nonetheless. Ace will bring him down. I think he was trying to go for a cheeky deny in the tier 1 tower, but was...
And they're not playing against an extremely oppressive map control hero like Bounty Hunter.
Yep.
So this time it feels like they can find their footing and get to play their own game.
Crit.
And Crit will...
Does get to the side of the shards, but it matters not. Another kill goes away with Liquid. Stampede. Amar want to get some sort of a trade. They'll get it onto Boxy.
I was about to stomp him, then he was like, I can KS with an ability that costs 0 mana instead.
Okay, I'm shocked here.
Now
Yeah, he's out of there. As Amar is working on a Lotus Orb. Man, this young man has grown so much, Cinderin.
Oh.
Good against what?
I think that hero is super fun to watch.
I mean, he got dumpstered with the facet removal, right?
Yeah, he's one of the heroes that suffered the most from that.
Going to be found by Boxy, gets the punch up. Tofu's there with the bushwhack. As the power shot coming from the other side. Even Nisha joining the party.
A lot of long-range artillery.
But the other offlaner in a lot of trouble. A full Fiend's Grip into the right clicks from Malrine. It's enough, so trade for offlaners. As a first item. Is that normal on Enchantress?
It's an occasional build that we see. I don't know what exactly prompts it in this game.
So they're going to find themselves a Bane.
I'm a little bit surprised to see it given these matchups. I would have thought this was a Pike game.
Yeah, Pike sounds incredible.
Against Underlord, against Earth Spirit.
He is down here, and who else would it be other than Skeeter? This would be a massive kill. He's actually running towards them. Boxy, Mask of Madness, which means he can't catch anything. Will get stuck inside the shards, though. They're going to try to kill off Snake King instead, doing a good job of making them target him, as they're going to turn their sights on the Mickey instead, getting beat down by the Sven. Bushwhack just in time with the sharpshooter to follow and a power shot as well. It's 2 kills for Liquid. They save Mickey in the end. Another very close call. Could have gone either way.
That looked like it was getting real dicey when they started diving that deep, but I'll you in that.
Get the Reaver now.
He will.
Messerschmitt's Reaver, our favorite. Crit inside the shards. Boxy, I don't think he's missed a single one of those yet.
He doesn't miss.
Masterful. I hear the Sven ult with the Fiend's Grip. Do they have damage this time? Absolutely. Finally, Nisha brought down. Boxy looks to be next on the list. We'll get off the snowball, but it's only a matter of time. LSA keeps him in place. So 2 kills for Falcons now.
Really nice blink reveal from Skeeter. That's the kind of impact you want to see immediately when you...
Yeah. Questioning myself. I shouldn't do that anymore.
What else would be little fiends?
Yeah, little...
Well, here's a big Fiend's Gate.
Yes, it is.
Well,
Crit in some trouble, and by that I mean he's dead.
Yep. They go in the little fine.
First introduced, I feel like we would see it as like a luxury 4th, 5th item. And I feel like it's always been really good. They're going to find Snake King as well.
Oh, since back then, I think Pit of Malice has been buffed.
Costs you more HP in theory if you're getting hit by Firestorm, but top net worth in the game.
Yeah, but when you take more damage, you feel more.
That is true, but Behemoth's Heart. Punch comes up from Boxy. Easy kill onto Crit again. Very slow game, though. Yeah. I mean, 10 more kills for Liquid, but net worth-wise, dead even. As Amar is going to be hounded under the tier 1, all alone, gets off the Stampede. They get locked down, though, nowhere to go. I say that, he actually gets to the other side. The Bushwhack is going to find him with a sharpshooter to follow as Nisha continuing on. This is a tanky chonker boy, but they do find the damage eventually. The Snake King was just here, so he will fall as well.
Side of Falcons, but
Dota Plus
to show up.
Dota Plus loves Falcons, apparently. As the Kobold will die, as Malrine's going to try to fight despite not having their offlaner. He's going to get stun locked inside of this pit. Gets to the other side, though, just barely. He's ticking away, though, as Ace will continue with the Firestorm, and he's getting extremely low, and they do find the kill eventually. Meanwhile, Sven trying to fight it out against Mickey and the rest of Liquid. He might just find a Tusk, but it's going to likely cost him his own life. This was very questionable plays from Falcons. They lost 2 heroes and still took the fight.
Yeah, Malrine, I guess, just didn't expect so many heroes to be there, but that is a very costly play to go for. But for the time being, I do agree with the damage approach.
Malrine, he's actually spotted to cancel. The TP crits to the north to try to save him, but the Fiends get still available, and the focus fires enough. Malrine is dead. Another huge kill for Liquid. And Crit, collateral damage. Liquid in charge. 3 minutes on the Aegis. They want to force a game number 3.
This one. And if nothing, I don't even think we've seen it cast a spell yet, but eventually.
Boxy and Snake King will join forces. Snake King won't be happy about it, though. And that was the Gaming Gladiator strat back in the day as well.
Well, the original Gaming Gladiator strat was to win in 20 minutes.
That's true. That was patched out pretty fast, though. Yeah, Snake King was killed off pretty fast here. Fight the death. Falcons want to fight. They find Nisha. He pops a really fast BKB. Laguna Blade finds him, though. Nice block off. He's taking the damage. They get the kill. Will it be at any cost, though? The Nightfall away, not successful. They cancel the TP of Skeeter. They kill off Malrine. And Amar going to be stuck in a 1 versus 4. And that is going to be another huge fight for Liquid. In the driver's seat, to say the least.
Reduced damage he took. Delayed that kill significantly, and then the reinforcements arrive. Now we're on to the high ground. Focus fire. Okay.
Doesn't have great range because of Bane, but they'll still kill him anyway.
No buybacks on the course, so you can do whatever you want. Obviously, Liquid don't know this, but they want Malrine.
Where Malrine showed up in a 3 versus 5. I don't know what that was about. Did not work out, that's for sure.
That was definitely domino number 1.
Mar looking for the hook stomp, only finding one in the form of cuts. Laguna Blade to the Underlord as there goes Sven pounding away, but Ace gonna get saved by the snowball. He's gonna go through the Fiend's Gate now, but they find the connection on the Mickey. It would be a much bigger kill. Pops the Satanic, but it's not gonna be enough. Looks like he'll get chomped down by the Sven, but Nisha, look at the magnetized damage as Ace comes through with the Firestorm as well. And again, 2 cores dead for Falcons. The Liquid getting the better of that engagement yet again. Snake King. 12 deaths to his name, and Crit follows suit on the other side.
They can't kill him because there's no Wind Ranger, but I'm not so sure that would be true. Even without Magnetize and everything. Let's see.
Into the double hoof stomp, into a buyback from the Enchantress, who shows up, and now all the damage being applied to this half-man, half-horse, Amar, somehow gets to the north. I don't know how that happened. I guess it was the Lotus being reflected, but he doesn't have any reinforcements. He's dead. 80 seconds, no buyback. As Boxy picks up apparently a BKB. Didn't notice that one. Now the retreat for Liquid. Oh, the Ogre actually cancels the TP of Boxy, but he is still A-okay. They're sticking around as Mickey about to spawn.
Yeah, no, Boxy's still here. Now we can fight instead.
Snake King, goodbye. And Fiend's Gate right on top of Malrine.
Even the neutral creep's working with Liquid.
Another Pit of Malice right on top of him again. They get the LSA onto Mickey, but now the focus fire coming out. Malrine's just getting deleted right now. My goodness. He's dead for 60, and that is almost certainly going to be the game. Jumping from Sven, the last-ditch effort from Skeeter. Ends up being a wasted effort overall. God's strength.
Oh, they found him in the left side.
They're just going to call it GG as Liquid will force a game number 3. I mean, pretty clinical, I have to say.
2 back-to-back stomps, but rather the snowball starts way earlier, but drags out very long. This one felt like was a dead even game at 20 minutes, and then Liquid are just like, let's win in another 15 instead of in almost a total of an hour.
How often do you see a support go 8-0?
Oof. I mean, for Falcons, like in the back of their minds, they know it's like one mistake, one like misitemization choice from their team.
Not admit that out loud, Cinderin. It's not a good look for you. But it is a tri-lane right now. Let's see how long that ends up being the case. It's already Snake King. He's going to get first blood as Ace will take him home. And that is, I mean, talk to me about the Crystal Maiden, because this hero has not been picked very much. Snake King has played really much of a contest. Obviously, you have the Chrono that can just bypass the entire rage effect, and the fact that it counters Amar, as we talked about.
Speaking of Amar, Ace
onto
is
Ace.
cooked.
Uses the Lotus, will fall, as Boxy doing a good amount of damage to Amar. Looks like he'll get the trade.
Got Laguna and Dragon Slave and just died. So that was a little freebie.
Indeed, Amar level 3, by the way, on the Razor right now.
That is
not great.
Oh, they're boxing him out entirely with this Tofu rotation. This is super high impact. They're going to need some reinforcements.
Brit.
Yep.
We'll spot Tofu eventually. Oh, in the tree line, he goes to Plasma Kill, can spot him, but the Wishbot comes out onto Amar, but the hook stomp to follow. The right clicks from the Viper as well. Amar certainly dead to the double edge as Ace is tanking the tower. Has to be a bit careful. Looks like he'll find the distance, and now Crit has to be the one to be a bit careful himself. We'll get to the other side, though, and Ace shall survive.
Is he going to try to just walk all the way north and try to steal the Wisdom? This is actually possible if there's no TP
Ace
coming
will
in.
get the Lotus, though.
There's a TP from the center.
Malrine has joined the party, gets off the burrow strike, and gets the kill. So a nice turnaround from Falcons, as Malrine will hit level 6.
It's also going to kill Tofu with a rocket flare.
Say Radiance is better against Void than it used to be, or just roughly the same? Just because the evasion's all on the specific hero now.
I would say it's...
Oh. All right, that's one way to cancel a TP. Just show yourselves, but Crit will burn for it.
Man, it's so insane.
Ace, nice double burrow strike from Malrine. Ace looks to be there. He's going to pop the Lotus to stay alive, but the Plasma Shield is enough to finish the job. It's Boxy now, trying to head to the north towards his base. It's going to be close here. Burrow strike in 2 seconds. Looks like Malrine should get the kill, and he does. Cost him a CM, but Snake King's used to dying.
Yep. Did a lot of that in the second game.
He's going to have to get used to it on
against Razor, which I think, that would have been a tougher lane for Mickey as well, but relatively speaking...
Nisha gets slowed into the Frostbite. Malrine is there with the Sandstorm, and Crit making his way over as well. Nicely done from Falcons. Will it cost them, though? Bushwhack finds the target, so they do get the trade. Mickey has the chrono, but have a ton of follow-up.
Yeah, that's a real feels bad TP from Mickey. That's effectively going to cost him a full wave in tower, 100 gold for a TP scroll, and he gets nothing for it.
Bot lane already used the Hoof Stomp, so he can just TP in the face of Ace.
Plus the BKB piercing stun of Clockwork, speaking of, is going to jump Boxy down bottom.
Yep, static link from Amar, and Frostbite holds the Centaur in place. Boxy taking a tumble.
It's been really good at his cock. No chance this goes to an hour. But Dota's changed a lot since then, and I definitely think...
First chrono of the game, Rage was placed, but Nisha, actually not hitting the LSA, but he gets the Laguna Blade instead of the epicenter counter initiation now from Malrine. That's a lot of damage on Nisha. He will get the kill. Might cost him his own life, though, as even Ace joins the party with that poison attack. Everybody joined the party, in fact. Static Link now a full duration onto Ace, and Mickey try to do something with his Bushwhack help. Has to be careful, though. I mark right into Crit. The beautiful cogs right on his face. Double kill for Amar. Crit has been absolutely outstanding in this game number 3.
In the same way that most of his heroes do, it doesn't really offer all that much teamfight presence through key stuns or, utility.
Malrine getting a connection into the hook shot, but a nice Bushwhack to keep some time. No! Mickey dies anyway. Falcons all on top of Mickey this game. That's back-to-back deaths now on the Faceless Void.
Important sequence of events for the Radiant team. The TPs are coming. No, they're not. Oh, they're a little bit unsure.
Bushwhack onto Amar with a Laguna to follow. They get the kill. And the epicenter ready to go for Nisha, or Malrine rather. You see the freezing field coming out, but not a whole lot of damage done. Nisha on the high ground. Malrine still has that epi at the ready. Gets spotted now. He's going to try to go for the epicenter, but Nisha turns away. There's the blink into the burrow, though, and it's still enough damage, despite using half those pulses on creeps. Still finds the kill. Take it off, essentially, with a time walk, go back in and actually fight.
However, it's way less likely that you just jump in chrono and actually kill the Razor.
Stampede, Boxy looking for a connection, but Malrine's actually going to try to counteract this with an epicenter. It's going to be Infest Bomb instead, not going to waste the ult. They get the freebie onto Centaur.
AoE control in terms of contesting it, I like Falcons better because they don't have to commit a big ability to start making things difficult.
Wants the epicenter. Misses the burrow strike though as Nisha gets off an LSA, but it looks like he'll still be chomped down.
Still enough.
As Malrine gets the kill, and they're going to get Centaur again. But Mickey coming with the Chronosphere onto 2. Can't pick his target. Goes for the CM first, and now the Lifestealer doesn't have the Infest to work with. Skeeter just has to try and right-click his way out of it. Not going to happen, though. Big kill for Liquid. They're going to turn this around onto Amar. Gets bashed up. Cogs coming out from Crit to try to buy some space, but Amar looks completely dead. Although Mickey changing targets again. Amar getting a kill in the meantime as the double kill comes out from Ace. Eventually they do find Crit. And in the end, it's a 3 for 3. For the time being. You can see the smoke from Liquid going the opposite direction. Technically the same direction, but they're running away. And Amar, he's going to be the one spot. Oh, nice with KB. Just in time to get the plasma field off as well. Mickey does have Chronosphere. Nisha taking a ton of damage to the static link. Here comes the Chrono. The epicenter's right on top of Mickey. Has the time walk away, though. Amar extremely low, trying to get the kill, but the Bushwhack isn't enough to kill him off. So first death for Falcons. Boxy with the Hoof Stomp. Nisha on the high ground, trying to control contribute something here, but the Viper Strike now onto the Lifestealer. Absolutely no way to get out of this. No way to use the Infest quite yet. The Bushwhack again from Tofu, doing so much work in this fight for Liquid, and they find 3. Picked every single game. Tofu, though, I will mention, has had an outstanding game number 3 thus far. His Bushwhacks are pretty much spot on every time.
This just seems like a really good pick for Liquid. So
they're actually going to go for the lifesteal. They get the stun lock. It is the kill off the Skeeter. Just a casual LSA, and that's enough.
And another one.
That is a Crystal Maiden.
Unless.
Very fearsome Crystal Maiden. It is a wolf after all. Malrine shows himself with the shield room. Mickey showing up though, looking for the bash on the freezing field. They'll get the Bushwhack instead, as now Nisha taking some damage, but he gets right on top of Amar, and this is disastrous for Falcons. 3 for nothing as the hook barely misses.
They're just too fragmented. They're losing their way in this game. Liquid are playing someone else who's super farmed to rely on, and that was probably what they were hoping for the Lifestealer, but Skeeter just doesn't have very much to work with.
And they went for a lot of Infest bombs. We're going to see a nice double barrel strike with the Infest bomb. And it looks like 2 kills going the way of Falcons, desperately needed.
That was a very unexpected hit for them. And nice for Skeeter to get both last hits there. Gonna work on a Scotty next. This is actually not necessary to buy to unlock Refresher on Void when you're going Ags. A lot of the time when you play the Mjolnir build, you will see Voids by Scotty because they need the mana to get Refresher so they can get double Chrono. Ags does, however, give you enough mana, so he's just getting it regardless. There was obviously some other options you could have considered here, as not getting out.
Cancellation, Skeeter. And he gets a frostbite again, and Skeeter's not going to find the actual last hit. They'll go to Snake King, but kill is a kill, and that is a killing spree ended for Nisha. And into a Tormentor as well.
Okay. It's starting to look like things were going too well for Liquid. You've given Shard to all your teammates.
That's right. Foxy find himself a little snack in CM.
They can work for it a little bit. Stampede.
Okay.
Okay. What's that? Nisha looked like he needed it in mid, actually. Just picked up by Malrine and Crit.
The Infest again. Crit.
This one would be a big connection. Crit, flying vision.
It gets the hook shot. Out comes the Lifestealer. Nisha has to try and stand his ground.
No, he didn't.
Okay. Mickey coming in, gets the time dilation and the Chronosphere only onto 1. They find the Clockwork. Can they get the bash? They don't even need it. The Bushwhack is there, and the kill onto Lifestealer is there.
Wait, did he have cooldown or what?
I don't see how. Maybe we can get a replay of that.
Okay, I don't know if he thinks you can get Light Strike Array off between Battery Assault ticks, so he didn't want to waste his rage. Or he was trying to time it perfectly on a Light Strike Array cast, and yet he's topping his team.
Feels very low. Back inside of a teammate.
Groups
Snaking.
them out.
Frostbite. They have the vision. Burrow Strike hits. That'll be a dead squirrel. Eventually. The Void, though. Crit. He's infested. Nisha. Okay, round number 2. Hook shot. Does pop the rage this time, and will use it to get out of the cogs. And now Crit getting gone on. Boxy actually finds the hook stomp onto the lifesteal. He's going to attempt to TP out, but he gets bushwhacked again. Just punishment after punishment. Don't have vision up here. Nisha's going to pop the smoke. He's going to use his terrain walk now. Go for Dagon, apparently. Nisha going to be spotted. Gets off the LSA, just trying to delay as much as possible. As Roche is still being taken. Getting relatively low. Amar's going to go for the static link, but the Stampede immediately counteracts it. As Crick gets one inside his cogs, they're just going to blow him up easily. Malrine infested still, looking for an opening. Out comes Skeeter, not doing that much damage. All of it's mitigated as Mickey gets the Chronosphere now. Do they have the damage on top of it? Mickey focusing on the Sand King. BKB was still there, gets the Burrow Shot, but still falls in the end. Skeeter trying to kill off Niche, but again, the high ground potential going to favor of Lina again, as Amar with a BKB attempting to TP is successful, but triple kill for Nisha. They kill 4 onto Falcon's side, and now they can clean up Roche relatively easily. And
good initiation. They break it up nicely with the Stampede to start. Lina cancels Sand King's Blink Dagger. So Falcons just couldn't get into that fight, and now they might even Amar. There's no connection here. Nobody can get there in time. I'm tracking his movements. I say that. Actually, Nisha
Oh, boy.
is cutting all the way around
the
with
hack, Dagon, LSA to follow into the hook stomp. So many stuns for days. Amar dead, 80 seconds. And now it's all opened up for Liquid. And Amar trying to take out this Roche banner. The creep also trying to, as Skeeter pops out. Mickey with the time walk. Malrine still looking for an opening on that epicenter. Needs a perfect one here if they're going to stay alive in this game number 3. They get the hook stomp though. Now the damage comes out onto the lifestealer. Skeeter is dead. Does have buyback. Amar still waiting for this epicenter. They know it's coming. Malrine continues to cancel as Amar not taking the right click damage. We'll pop the BKB. There's the buyback now. Epicenter onto the sideline. Not doing that much damage in the end, though. It's Amar desperately trying to catch up to somebody, but the Stampede gives them all the move speed in the world, and they have still that second life on the Faceless Void. Another bushwhack for the road as Amar takes a tumble, and there's the chrono onto 2. They get the kill onto Malrine. No buyback to come now. The bash, but again, Nisha has the Eon disc. They're just going to call it GG. Falcons have been eliminated from TI. Liquid move on.
Just the better team overall today. Pretty clear in this third game. It looked quite even at times, but when we got to that later portion of the mid game, this was one team dominating every single sequence. Just